that shit was like Spanish to me. And so he started telling me that, wealthy people invest in stocks because it's the easiest thing to do with your money. Invest in other businesses, right? The hardest thing to do is build a $1 billion business. The easiest thing to do is invest in one. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So when he told me that, he was like, then you start a business, then you invest in real estate. So I started doing the same thing. All right, cool. Let me, after I came home from the pen, I started getting into stocks using trap money. You know what I'm saying? Caught another charge because at the end of the day, you got an idea how you going to make money. Like, I had this idea, like, all right, I'm going to use this market, I'm going to do this, but you still got to get bread.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to get cash to put in that shit. So people always tell you, like, get a job and all that, and that's cool, but it's hard to tell somebody who's been hustling to go get a job. Just like it's hard to tell an entrepreneur to go get a job. Like, I'm going to do everything I can not to do it, but nothing against working because you need people working jobs.
But I just want to work for myself.
But I just want to handle my own because hustling teach me how to hold my own and bet on myself. So my dude got kicked in, and I just saw myself in the same situation. Like, damn, like I'm back in this shit again. And one of the things that really caught me was when the people came kick my door in, I had the stock market on TV. And the cop really tells me, you got to be a stupid MF to be watching this and doing this. Like, that shit hit me in my heart. Like, I felt like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. Because I'm watching the money play, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, I just came to a point where, like, all right, let me try something different. You know what I'm saying? So I started using some money I had from just hitting licks and shit. Like, all right, let me start investing in shit in the stock market. Let me start using it. I started doing ironwork, which I built the Falcon Stadium. I built some of the Cowboy Stadium, built power plants and shit. I was making some good money, like $2,000-$3,000 a week. I was like, all right, let me use this shit to invest in the stock market. Then I was teaching my homies in the street, just basic shit like, we wear Nikes, we wear Timberlands, we wear Fendi's and shit, like all that shit on the stock market. And my partner and them like, that ain't no shit we never heard before. So he's like, what? Man, you tripping. So then I was saying, all right, well, check this out. If you go do a bid, you got to come home, you got to ask somebody to put you on. Or somebody got to give you something. What if you put your money in the market and then you came home and now you got money? Like, that was a bell ringer for me because when I called my charge, they froze everything but the money I had in the stock market. They stopped everything but that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that told me they don't even play me to be that smart. They don't even play me for that. You know what I'm saying? So then I was telling my homies, like, all right, well, what if you get smashed? This could happen. What you leaving your kids behind? Like, nah. Another trapper gonna take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? At least leave them some bread. Like, don't just let this shit be for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not never telling you get out the street, but learn to leverage them. You know what I'm saying? Like, have an escape plan, my nigga. Everybody ain't gonna be the plug. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be the connect. Like, so how do we get out this shit, right?
Right.
So that's how all this shit started, man. Like, and I just kept learning because the shit remind me of the streets so much. Even when you look at America is just one gangster. Canada is one gangster. China is a gangster. It's different hoods. It's different people trying to take this bitch over. The same thing in the street. I'm trying to go to your hood and do this. If Bank got a hood, I'm trying to come hustle over there. If I ain't strong enough, I got to pay Bank draft. That's the same thing happening in America. If you want to sell some shit over here, you got to pay me a tariff. That's draft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You paying a hustle over here. Right? So when I started saying that, man, this shit just like the streets. It ain't no different. Only thing, they get to really sit back and build wealth and, like, not go to prison.
Right.
And not get killed. I'm like, nah, we got to play this game. And then I started understanding, oh, we playing the wrong game. Like, instead of us being the pawns on the table, let's go be the rook, the knight, the king, the bishop. Like, let's move this shit the way we can move it. Let me as a man start saying, I could be a father, I could be a grandfather, I could live to see 40. Like, I ain't got to go, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how this shit got into, that was me before the Wall Street Trap.
So for somebody